Now, the question, of course, is, should you try to solve P versus NP? There's a webpage called the P versus NP page. And that page lists a lot of the attempts that have been made to settle the P versus NP question. The list which you find on this webpage, as you can see, is very, very, very long. The list contains almost 100 papers, of which, when I checked that the last time, 41 claimed that P equals NP and 46 claimed that P does not equal NP. So we already know that half of these proofs are wrong, but of course none of them is accepted in any way. None of them has ever been published in a scientific journal, so we can almost safely assume that the proofs that these papers all claim to have do not hold up against scientific scrutiny. And some of those proofs are actually quite huge. For example, there was a recent attempt to show that P does not equal NP, which used up 102 pages, which is almost a full Udacity course. And you know why it didn't work out? A flaw on page number 67. And it is for these reasons that, in fact, many computer scientists will nowadays refuse to even look at your proof of P equals NP or P does not equal NP, unless you can convince them that you've had a new insight that hasn't been discussed before. So the status of P versus NP is this. Despite over 40 years of research, $1 million prize, and many computer science heavyweights having attempted to resolve P versus NP, there has so far been no solution. And it has even been shown, and unfortunately we can't go deeper into that some common mathematical tools that are used in theoretical computer science are not capable of solving this question. So not only do you need to have a good idea for a proof, but you also need to invent new techniques for theoretical computer science. So I do not want to discourage you from thinking about P versus NP, but don't quit your day job to attempt to resolve this question. So let's do our final quiz in this unit. When or under what circumstances should you try to settle the P versus NP question? Is it when you think you've had a brilliant insight? Is it when you've had a brilliant insight and you have made sure that this hasn't been tried before? Or is it when you've had a brilliant insight that you've made sure no one has tried before and you know that your proof technique is actually capable of settling the P versus NP question? Or is it when you are a seasoned and respected computer scientist with nothing to lose and enough money or savings to sustain yourself? So please check all of the correct ones.